Welcome to this answer explanation video. In this video I'm going to cover the worksheet problem solving with fractions. I'll go through each of the questions, showing you how to answer them and cover some of the things you may have found a bit tricky. Question 1. Solve the problem. Tom cycles 1/6 of a mile to school 5 times a week. Jasmine cycles 1/12 of a mile to school 4 times a week. Jasmine thinks she cycles further to school than Tom. Is she correct? Prove it. So this is a word problem that we need to solve by working out what the question is asking us, what the numbers we've got are, and what we can do with them. So the question says Jasmine thinks that she cycles further to school than Tom. So we're going to compare the two statements. Tom cycles 1/6 of a mile 5 times a week. So the calculation we need to do here is 1/6 times 5. 1/6 times 5 is 5/6. So Tom cycles 5/6 of a mile in a week. Jasmine travels 1/12 of a mile 4 times a week. So the calculation there is 1/12 times 4, which is 4/12. So Jasmine cycles 4/12 of a mile in a week. So now we need to compare the two fractions. To compare the two fractions, we need to make sure they have the same denominator. So I can either make this into 12ths and make that 10/12ths, or I can make this into 6ths by doing 2/6. If I were to do 2/6 compared to 5/6, 2/6 is less than 5/6. So actually, Tom is the one who cycles the furthest to school in a week. So Jasmine is incorrect. Question 2. Use the digit cards to solve the calculation in 2 different ways. Each digit card can only be used once in a calculation. So the idea is we need to use these numbers 1, 5, 12, 6, 4, 18, 11 and 7 to complete these calculations. You can only use each of these once in one calculation. So already I know that I can use the number 11 as the denominator for both calculations. But I can't use the number 11 again in any of the calculations. The idea is this is a trial and error calculation. You choose a number to multiply by, you see if the numbers are there in the answers, and you complete the calculation. Every time you try something, you will learn something. So the trick is to just have a go. So I might, for example, choose 3 11ths times 6. 3 11ths times 6 gives me 6 times 3 is 18 11ths. 18 11ths, when I convert that to a mixed number, is 1 and 7 11ths. So I can use that because I have a 6, I have a 1, I have a 7, and I have an 11. So I'm going to pop that here. 6, 1, and 7. So the idea is I start again. So this time I'm going to do 3 11ths times 5. 3 11ths times 5 is 15 11ths, which is the same as 1 and 4 11ths. And again, that works because I have the number 5, I have the number 1, and I have the number 4. But you could have chosen any of those numbers to multiply by to see what would happen. Question 3. The mixed numbers below have been multiplied by the same integer. What is the missing integer? Show any working out. So both of these calculations have a missing integer, and the missing integer is the same in each of them. What we need to do is look at the numbers we have in the calculation and the answers to try and work out logically what could be missing. If I look at the first question, I know there is no whole number that I can times 2 by to give me 7. So I need to think about something else. Instead, I'm going to think about the number before 7, 6. I'm going to do 2 times 3, which will give me 6. That will mean that I have to do 3/5 times 3 also. 3/5 times 3 is 9/5, which equals 1 4/5. So when I put the two together, I get 7 4/5, which is the answer we have in the calculation. So that tells me that it could be 3. But I'm not going to take it for granted, I'm going to check the other calculation. So if I were to do 3 4/7 times 3, I would do 3 times 3, which is 9, and then 4/7 times 3, which is 12/7, which is the same as 1 5/7. So then I put 9 and 1 5/7 together, which gives me 10 5/7, which is the answer to the second calculation. So the missing integer is 3. That was an answer explanation video from Classroom Secrets. If you would like to watch the video tutorial that accompanies this step, please visit kids.classroomsecrets.co.uk. And if you would like more resources on this step, please visit classroomsecrets.co.uk. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.